My neighbors see our nice house and think we're doing great. They don't know we're one car breakdown away from financial disaster. I smile at neighborhood barbecues while mentally calculating which bill we can pay late this month. We make excuses why we can't join vacation plans or fancy dinners. We're busy, or we have family plans. The truth is we're choosing between groceries and gas money. The lies taste bitter but protect our pride. My daughter asked why her friends get new phones and we don't. I told her we value experiences over things, but really we're maxed out on credit cards. She's starting to see through our carefully constructed lies. My wife spends hours couponing to save $20 on groceries. She hides the coupons when neighbors visit, ashamed they'll know how tight things really are. Our pantry looks full, but it's all strategic shopping. I drive my 10-year-old sedan praying it doesn't break down. A major repair would mean choosing between the car and our mortgage payment. Every strange noise fills me with panic about our fragile financial house of cards. My son needs braces, but our dental insurance barely covers anything. We're putting it off, telling him it's not the right time. The truth is we can't afford the $3,000 copay right now. The neighbors are planning a summer Europe trip. We're planning which utility we can skip this month. They talk about Paris museums while I'm calculating if we can afford the water bill. My wife found me crying in the garage over a $70 car repair estimate. That small amount felt insurmountable. The dam broke, and all the hidden stress came pouring out in tears. We had our first honest money talk that night. No more pretending, no more hiding. The truth about the credit card debt, the payday loans, the constant financial terror we'd been carrying alone. My mentor James was my former teaching colleague. He noticed I always packed lunch while others ate out. The teacher struggle is real, he said. He'd been there too before he found another way. James explained that teacher salaries were designed for survival, not wealth building. Your degree is valuable, but you're trading time for money. You need assets that work while you sleep. He taught me about online course creation using my teaching skills. I could reach thousands instead of 30 students at a time. My expertise was valuable beyond the classroom walls. My first online course made $2,000 in a month, more than my teaching side jobs combined. I was finally being paid for my expertise, not just my time. We created a real budget together for the first time. No more guessing, no more hiding. Every dollar had a purpose, and we were working as a team toward freedom. We paid off our first credit card completely. Watching that balance hit zero felt better than any paycheck I ever received. The chains of debt were starting to break. My online course business grew to multiple subjects. I hired other teachers to help create content. We were building an educational empire instead of just surviving paycheck to paycheck. We built our emergency fund to 3 months of expenses. The constant anxiety about car repairs or medical bills started to fade. Real security felt completely different from pretending to be secure. My daughter got the braces she needed. Seeing her confident smile was worth more than any material possession. We were finally providing instead of just pretending. We started actually accepting neighborhood invitations instead of making excuses. The freedom to say yes without financial panic was a feeling I'd almost forgotten existed. I reduced my teaching hours to focus on my business. The fear was real, but the excitement of building something owned was overwhelming. I was becoming an educator entrepreneur. Our business income surpassed my teaching salary. We paid off all our debt, every credit card, every loan. The weight that had crushed us for years finally lifted completely. We bought a reliable car without panic about payments. The freedom from constant breakdown anxiety felt like a physical weight removed from my shoulders. Real security changes everything. My wife stopped couponing out of desperation and started by choice. The shift from survival to optimization felt incredibly empowering. We were managing wealth instead of managing lack. We started teaching financial literacy classes at our church. Each family we helped escape the hidden struggle felt like healing another piece of our own painful past. Our kids understand money in a healthy way now. They see it as a tool for building, not something to hide or fear. The psychological shift happened naturally through our transformation. We invested in our first rental property. The teacher who was one emergency from disaster now owns real estate. The transformation still feels surreal some days. James and I partner on educational projects now. The student has become a colleague and friend. He says I teach with more empathy because I remember the struggle. We took our first real family vacation in 8 years. No budget panic, no credit card anxiety. just beach, laughter, and being present together. Financial freedom tastes like salt air and peace. I still teach because I love it, not because I have to. The freedom to choose changes everything about the work. Passion replaces desperation in the classroom. Our emergency fund is now 6 months of expenses. The constant background anxiety about what if has been replaced by quiet confidence. We can handle emergencies now. We started college funds for both kids. The generational cycle of financial stress ends with them. They'll have opportunities we could only dream about at their age. My business now employs other teachers seeking financial freedom. Each hire feels like pulling someone else from the struggle I knew too well. We're building a different kind of education economy. The neighbors still think we're doing well, but now it's true. The difference is we're not hiding struggle anymore. We're building genuine security and abundance for our family. I still drive an older car by choice now. The difference is it's a decision, not a limitation. What was once a symbol of struggle is now a symbol of smart financial choices. The teacher who was one emergency from disaster learned that real wealth isn't about appearances. It's about security, freedom, and breaking generational cycles of financial fear. We celebrate small financial victories openly now. Every paid bill, every investment, every savings milestone feels like a team win. Money is no longer our enemy, but our tool. The constant background anxiety has been replaced by quiet confidence. We're not just surviving anymore. We're building, growing, and creating a legacy for our children. Now when my neighbors think we're fine, they're right. But the fine comes from real security, not careful hiding. The house looks the same, but the foundation is now unshakable.